Welcome to another exciting episode of Coin Collectors Chronicles. First up, we're diving deep into a fascinating piece of American numismatics, the 2003 with P Jefferson nickel. This isn't just any nickel. If you've got one in fine condition and it features that mysterious black shade, you might be holding on to a small treasure. Stay tuned to find out why collectors are buzzing about it and how much it could be worth today. Let's start with a little background. The Jefferson nickel, first minted in 1938, pays homage to the third U.S. President, Thomas Jefferson. The reverse side features Monticello, his iconic Virginia estate. But the 2003 Jefferson nickel, especially those minted in Philadelphia with the P mint mark, holds a unique place in the hearts of collectors. Why 2003, you ask? Well, it was one of the last years the Monticello design remained unchanged before the U.S. Mint introduced the Westward Journey series in 2004, commemorating the Lewis and Clark expedition. This makes the 2003 issue a transitional piece, significant to both history buffs and numismatists alike. Now, what makes the 2003 with P nickels stand out? Especially the ones with a black or dark patina. This discoloration is often caused by environmental factors or natural toning, which can enhance a coin's appeal for certain collectors. Unlike artificially toned coins, natural patinas, like the black shade, add a layer of mystery and uniqueness. When it comes to valuing your 2003 with P Jefferson nickel, condition is key. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to perfect mint state. A coin in fine condition, as we're discussing today, typically shows moderate wear, but retains key design elements like Jefferson's profile and the Monticello building. If your nickel has that sought summer black toning, it could fetch even higher prices. But remember, collectors value authenticity and natural beauty over artificial enhancements. Now let's talk money. In today's collector market, the value of a 2003 with P Monticello Jefferson nickel in fine condition typically ranges $72,000. However, if your coin has that rare natural black toning and catches the eye of the right collector, you could see offers climbing to $76,000 or even more. It's just about the face value. It's about rarity, history, and desirability. And with the numismatic world constantly evolving, who knows how much these coins could be worth in the future. And here's what to look for if you're hunting for a valuable 2003 with P Monticello nickel. Check for the P on the obverse side, indicating it was minted in Philadelphia. Ensure the coin is in fine condition or better. Look for natural toning or patina that enhances the coin's appeal. Keep an eye out for minting errors like die cracks or off-center strikes, which can significantly increase the value. The 2003 with P Monticello Jefferson nickel is more than just a piece of pocket change. It's a slice of history, a collector's delight, and for some, a gateway to the fascinating world of numismatics. So, dig through your old coin jars and see if you've got one of these hidden gems. Who knows, that nickel in your hand could be worth a whole lot more than 5 cents LL. Next up, we're diving into a fascinating and potentially valuable coin that could be hiding in your pocket change or coin collection. The 1964 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. Stick around to find out why this coin is catching the eye of collectors today, its potential value, and what makes it so unique. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, this 5-cent piece features an iconic image of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side and his historic home, Monticello, on the reverse side. But today, we're zeroing in on a very specific year and variety, the 1964 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. So, what makes the 1964 Jefferson nickel special? First, let's talk about the no mint mark feature. Coins struck in Philadelphia before 1980 typically didn't have a mint mark, so this isn't an error. However, the year 1964 saw an unusually high mintage. Over 1 billion nickels were produced that year. Despite this, specific coins in exceptional condition, such as those graded very fine or higher, can fetch a premium today. On the obverse side, we have Thomas Jefferson's portrait, beautifully detailed, especially in coins that haven't seen much circulation. Collectors pay close attention to the sharpness of the design, the condition of Jefferson's hair, and the overall luster of the coin. Now, you might have heard about the term black wave when describing some 1964 Jefferson nickels. This refers to a dark patina or discoloration that can appear on older coins due to oxidation or environmental exposure. While this feature doesn't always add value, it does give the coin a distinct and intriguing look. Collectors might find such coins appealing for their uniqueness. When we talk about condition, the grading scale becomes crucial. A very fine coin shows moderate wear but retains all major details, especially on Jefferson's face and Monticello on the reverse. For a 1964 nickel, the higher the grade, the higher its value in today's collector market. Coins graded as MS-65 or higher can sell for significantly more. Now, let's talk dollars. The 1964 Jefferson nickels are worth value highest. Coins in very fine condition can be worth $147,000, and, however, high-grade coins, especially those with unique features like strong luster or minimal wear, can fetch $152,000 or even more at auctions. If you think you have a valuable 1964 Jefferson nickel, here's what to do. Examine it under good lighting with a magnifying glass. Check for sharp details and minimal wear. Store your coin in a protective holder to prevent further damage. Consider getting it professionally graded by services. Jefferson nickels are a fantastic starting point for new collectors. They're widely available, rich in history, and some varieties can be quite valuable. The 1964 nickel, with its unique traits, is a perfect example of how even common coins can surprise you. Who knows, that old nickel in your change jar might just be a hidden gem. Next up, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting, with a special spotlight on a particular gem, the 1974 D Monticello Jefferson nickel. With its distinctive features such as the D mint mark and intriguing brown spots, this coin in extremely fine condition is stirring up interest in today's collector market. Could this humble 5-cent piece hold a significant value in dollars? Let's find out. The Jefferson nickel, first introduced in 1938, has been a staple of American coinage. Designed by Felix Schlag, it replaced the Buffalo nickel and features Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his Monticello estate on the reverse. Fast forward to 1974, a year marked by economic challenges and changes in coinage materials. This was a time when the U.S. Mint was focused on producing coins for circulation, and the Denver Mint, represented by the D mint mark, played a crucial role. Over 277 million Jefferson nickels were minted in Denver that year, but only a few stand out today due to their condition, unique flaws, or historical significance. The 1974 with D Jefferson nickel is made of a copper-nickel composition with 75% copper and 25% nickel. Its diameter is 21 TW and it weighs 5 grams. Now, let's focus on a few specific details. The D located on the reverse to the right of Monticello indicates it was minted in Denver. These are often caused by oxidation or exposure to environmental elements over time. While these spots can detract from a coin's grade, they can also add character and make the coin unique. In numismatics, extremely fine means light wear on high points, with most details still crisp and sharp. This condition is highly sought after by collectors compared to heavily circulated coins. So, what's the big question? How much is the 1974 with D Jefferson nickel worth today? In general, most 1974 with D Jefferson nickels in circulated condition are worth their face value $132,000. However, Coins in extremely fine condition or better can fetch significantly more. Factors like luster, strike quality, and the presence of unique features can push the value higher. As of today, the estimated value for a 1974 with D Jefferson nickel in extremely fine condition is around $136,000. If the coin is in uncirculated or mint state condition, it could be worth anywhere $140,000 or more. Why should you consider adding the 1974 with D Jefferson nickel to your collection? Here are a few reasons. It represents an era in U.S. minting with its high production numbers and widespread circulation. Even in higher grades, this coin is accessible for beginner and seasoned collectors alike. Coins with unique features like brown spots or toning may become more valuable over time as collectors seek distinctive pieces. Here are some tips if you're interested in collecting the 1974 with D Jefferson nickel. Look for signs of wear, luster, and any potential errors. Use coin flips or albums to protect your nickel from further oxidation or damage. Stay updated with price guides, auction results, and collector forums to gauge the market trends. If you suspect your coin has an error or unique feature, consider having it professionally graded by a service. In conclusion, the 1974 Firio with D Jefferson nickel might make you rich overnight, and its historical charm, unique features, and collector appeal make it a worthy addition to any numismatic collection. Whether you're in it for the history, the hunt, or the potential value, this coin offers something for everyone. What do you think? Do you have a 1974 with D Jefferson nickel in your collection? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Next up, we're diving into the world of coin collecting to explore the intriguing value of the 1999 with D Jefferson nickel. Specifically, we'll discuss coins with unique characteristics like black and brown spots, and why collectors might pay a premium for them in today's market. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. The design, featuring Thomas Jefferson's profile on the obverse and his Monticello home on the reverse, was created by Felix Schlag. It has remained a staple of U.S. currency, representing history and craftsmanship. By 1999, the nickel had undergone several changes, but the essence of Schlag's design remained. In 1999, nickels were struck at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. The Denver mint produced millions of Jefferson nickels that year, but not all nickels are created equal. Coins from this era can vary in condition, strike quality, and most importantly, unique features like toning or minting errors, which make them highly desirable to collectors. Coins with unusual discoloration, such as black or brown spots, often draw interest from collectors. These spots are typically caused by environmental exposure, improper storage, or chemical reactions during the coin's life. While some might see these as flaws, collectors sometimes view them as unique characteristics that add to the coin's story and appeal. Condition matters a lot in coin collecting. A 1999 with D Jefferson nickel in very fine condition shows moderate wear but retains most of its detail. Combined with distinct toning or spotting, such a coin could stand out in the collector market. So, how much is this coin worth? The standard 1999 with D Jefferson nickel in circulated condition typically fetches value $82,000. However, factors like rarity, condition, and unique features like black and brown spots can significantly increase its value. On online auction platforms, nickels with rare traits have been known to sell for anywhere between $75,000 and $87,000. If you think you might have a valuable 1999 with D Jefferson nickel, here's what to do. Look for any minting errors, such as die cracks, misstrikes, or off-center strikes. Is the coin in very fine or better condition? Details on Jefferson's face and the Monticello should be visible. Use a coin grading guide to determine its official condition. Reach out to professional coin dealers or grading companies to verify its value. Search online auction sites and coin forums to see what similar coins are selling for today. For coin enthusiasts, A coin like the 1999 with D Jefferson nickel justifies its monetary value. It's a piece of history, a testament to craftsmanship, and a unique artifact of its time. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, finding coins like this is always exciting. Who knows? That nickel in your pocket change might just be worth far more than you expect. Keep an eye out for those unique traits, and you might discover a hidden treasure. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of the Monticello Jefferson nickel, specifically the 1970 nickel with the S mint mark, brown and black dot patterns, and its potential value in today's collector market. Stay tuned, because you might have a small fortune hiding in plain sight. The Jefferson nickel has been a cornerstone of American currency since its introduction in 1938. Designed by Felix Schlag, this 5-cent coin features the iconic profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side and his famous estate Monticello on the reverse. It was created to replace the Buffalo nickel and has remained largely unchanged in design for decades, except for a few key variations and mint mark specifics that make some coins highly sought after. So, what sets the 1970 with S Jefferson nickel apart? First, it was minted in San Francisco, which is represented by the S mint mark located on the reverse side of the coin, to the right of Monticello. San Francisco mint coins from this era were produced in relatively lower quantities compared to other mint locations, which immediately adds to their appeal for collectors. But the real kicker for this specific coin lies in its physical condition and unique characteristics. Coins that show natural toning or spotting, such as brown and black dots, are sometimes seen as imperfections. However, these unique markings can actually make your coin a one-of-a-quilt specimen and significantly increase its value to the right collector. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is king. The grading of coins ranges from poor to mid-state. For a 1970 with S Jefferson nickel, even coins in fine condition can fetch impressive prices, depending on their rarity and unique characteristics like those brown and black spots. To assess your coin, look for details in Jefferson's hair and the lettering on the coin. Check Monticello's columns and steps for clarity. Examine the toning and markings for unique patterns. If your coin shows natural wear but maintains key details. Now let's talk numbers, the part everyone's waiting for. The value of a 1970 with S Jefferson nickel varies depending on factors like condition, rarity, and demand. Coins in this grade typically sell for $140,000. Here's where things get exciting. Coins with minimal wear and stunning luster can command $145,000 or more. If your coin has distinctive toning or rare spotting patterns, collectors might pay a premium, sometimes exceeding $148,000, depending on the uniqueness and overall appeal. So, that 5-cent coin in your drawer? It could be worth way more than you think. If you've got a 1970 with S Jefferson nickel and want to cash in, here's how to do it. Take your coin to a reputable coin dealer or numismatist to determine its grade and value. If your coin is exceptionally rare or in high-grade condition, consider selling it through a professional coin auction. These events are fantastic for connecting directly with collectors who might pay top dollar for your piece. Remember, do your research and don't settle for the first offer. Knowledge is power when selling valuable coins. Before we wrap up, here are a few pro tips for all the coin enthusiasts watching. Always store your coins in a dry, cool environment to prevent further toning or damage. Coin albums and holders are excellent for this. Study mint marks, production numbers, and grading standards to understand your coin's true value. And most importantly, enjoy the hunt. The joy of coin collecting isn't just about the monetary value, it's about the stories these coins tell and the history they represent. That's all for today's deep dive into the 1970 with S Jefferson nickel. Have you found one in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Next up, we're diving into a fascinating coin that might be hiding in your pocket, change, or tucked away in an old collection. The 1969 Jefferson nickel with a Denver mint mark, or as collectors refer to it, the 1969 with D Monticello nickel. If you're curious about its history, condition, and value in today's market, you've come to the right place. Let's get started. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American currency since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin's obverse features a profile of Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse showcases his Virginia home, Monticello. In 1969, the Denver Mint produced over 202 million Jefferson nickels. While this seems like a large number, finding one in very fine condition with unique characteristics like brown spots is quite rare today. Why? Because many coins from that era were heavily circulated, leading to wear and tear over the decades. So, what sets the 1969 PD nickel apart? For starters, the D Mint mark indicates it was struck at the Denver Mint, known for producing high-quality coins. But over time, some coins have developed brown spots due to oxidation or improper storage. While these spots might seem like imperfections, they can actually make the coin more intriguing to collectors. In very fine condition, a 1969 with D nickel will retain most of its details, such as Jefferson's hair and Monticello's architectural features, even if it shows signs of aging like brown spots. These spots can add a unique character, making each coin one of a kind. Now let's talk about the part everyone is waiting for, the value. The market value of a 1969 with D nickel depends on several factors: its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. If your coin is worn and lacks sharp details, it might be worth $144,000 or slightly more. Coins in this category exhibit minor wear but retain strong details. Coins with unique discolorations, like brown spots, can appeal to niche collectors, potentially increasing their value to $148,000 or more. If you're lucky enough to have an uncirculated 1969 with D nickel, its value can range from $152,000 or higher at auctions. To preserve the value of your 1969 with D nickel, here are a few tips. Use coin holders or albums to prevent further oxidation and damage. Cleaning can decrease its value by removing the original patina. For higher value coins, consider sending them to a professional grading service for authentication and appraisal. Remember, the collector's market is always changing, so what's valuable today might be even more desirable tomorrow. Ready to sell or trade your 1969 with D nickel? Here's how to get started. Visit local coin shops or attend coin shows to connect with dealers and fellow collectors. Use online platforms or specialized coin forums to reach a broader audience. Always research market trends and compare offers to ensure you're getting the best deal. The 1969 with D Monticello Jefferson nickel might seem like much at first glance. Its historical significance, unique features, and collector appeal make it a fascinating piece of American numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep an eye out for this little gem. It could be worth more than you think. Next up, we're uncovering the intriguing story behind a unique piece of American coinage, the 1978 Jefferson nickel, featuring the iconic Monticello design. If you have one of these coins in fine condition, especially with its striking dark brown shade, you might be sitting on a small treasure. So, let's explore its history, rarity, and potential value in today's collector market. The Jefferson nickel, first introduced in 1938, has been a cornerstone of American coinage for decades. Designed by Felix Schlag, this coin features Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, on the obverse, and his famous estate Monticello on the reverse. The design has remained largely unchanged until recent years, making it an enduring symbol of American history. Now, what makes the 1978 Jefferson nickel special? At first glance, this coin may seem ordinary. However, collectors have started to notice unique variations and conditions that increase its value. Coins without a mint mark were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and these make up a significant portion of 1978 nickels. Yet, it's the subtle details, like its shade, wear, and overall condition, that can make a difference in its worth. One of the most captivating features of some 1978 Jefferson nickels is their unusual dark brown shade. This coloration is often caused by environmental exposure over time, but when it appears evenly across the coin, it can add to its visual appeal and intrigue. While not all collectors value such patinas, many appreciate their uniqueness, especially when paired with a coin in fine or better condition. Speaking of condition, let's talk about grading. The term fine condition refers to a coin with moderate wear. On a 1978 Jefferson nickel, you might notice some flattening on Jefferson's hair and Monticello's details, but the major design elements remain clear. Coins in fine condition with unique features, like the dark brown shade, can fetch more interest compared to standard coins in the same grade. Now let's address the big question. How much is a 1978 Jefferson nickel worth today? The standard nickels from this year are worth $124,000, and coins in fine condition with distinguishing features can sell for more. As of now, the average market value for a 1978 Jefferson nickel in fine condition is around $128,000. However, unique coins like those with a dark brown patina might fetch $132,000, depending on the buyer. Rare, uncirculated examples can go for even higher prices, especially if certified by a professional grading service. So, what should you do if you think you have a valuable 1978 Jefferson nickel? Start by examining your coin under good lighting. Look for details like the coin's condition, color, and any unusual markings. If your coin appears to be in exceptional shape, consider having it graded by a reputable service. A certified grade can significantly increase its value and make it easier to sell. Here are some tips to keep in mind when evaluating or selling your coin. Look for minting errors like die cracks or off-center strikes, which can dramatically increase value. Avoid cleaning your coin, as this can lower its value. Keep an eye on auction sites or coin-specific platforms to see what similar coins are selling for. Engage with online forums or local coin clubs to connect with experts and enthusiasts who can offer advice. The 1978 Jefferson nickel may not be the rarest coin in American history, but its unique features and historical significance make it a fascinating piece for any collection. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, it's always worth taking a closer look at your change. Who knows, you might just uncover a hidden gem. Have a 1978 Jefferson nickel in your collection? Share your story in the comments below. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics to talk about a hidden gem that could be hiding in your pocket change, the 1969 with D Monticello Jefferson nickel. This isn't just any nickel, though. We're specifically focusing on one with unique features. Black and brown dots on the surface, fine condition, and its value in today's collector market. Trust me, you'll want to stick around for this one. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by sculptor Felix Schlag, the obverse showcases a profile of Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse features his iconic home, Monticello. The nickel has seen countless variations and mint marks over the years, but some years and conditions stand out, and 1969 is one of them. In 1969, the Denver Mint produced millions of Jefferson nickels, but not all were created equal. Variations in the minting process, along with environmental factors over time, have made some coins in this batch especially desirable to collectors. So, what makes the 1969 Whitker Jefferson nickel so special? Let's break it down. Located just to the right of Monticello on the reverse side, the D indicates it was minted in Denver. Coins from this mint are known for slight variations, making certain years more collectible. This is a unique characteristic that arises due to oxidation, improper storage, or impurities in the metal during production. These specs don't just add character, they can significantly increase collector interest. While in pristine mint state, a fine-condition coin still retains much of its detail, making it a valuable piece for hobbyists who want an affordable yet intriguing addition to their collection. Now, let's talk dollars. How much is a 1969 with D Jefferson nickel with black and brown dots worth today? In circulated condition, usually fetch $146,000. $1,000. Oh! However, unique coins like the one we're discussing, featuring black and brown oxidation spots and still in fine condition, can be highly sought after by collectors. Those 5 coins are worth around $750 and have descriptions detailing their unique features. On today's market, such coins have been known to sell anywhere from $148,000, depending on the intensity of the spots and overall eye appeal. Some exceptional examples have even fetched upwards of $156,000 at online auctions. With growing interest in numismatics, the value of rare coins like this is only expected to increase. Do you think you might have one of these gems in your collection? Here's how to check. Look for the small D on the reverse side. Under good lighting, check for black and brown spots caused by oxidation. Coins in fine condition should have clear details on Jefferson's face and Monticello, even if some wear is present. And remember, never clean your coins with harsh chemicals or abrasive materials. It can damage the surface and reduce their value. Store them in a coin holder or an airtight case to preserve their condition. The 1969 with D Jefferson nickel represents a fascinating piece of American history. Its unique features tell a story of how small imperfections can create big interest in the collector's world. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting out, this coin is a perfect example of how even the smallest treasures can hold significant value. Next up, we're diving deep into the world of numismatics, the fascinating study and collection of coins, and we have a unique piece to explore, the 1998 Jefferson nickel with the P mint mark. This coin has garnered interest from collectors, especially for its condition, visual quirks, and historical significance. Could this little 5-cent piece be worth big money today? Let's find out. The Jefferson nickel, featuring Thomas Jefferson and his iconic Monticello estate, has been a staple of American currency since 1938. The 1998 version we're focusing on today was minted in Philadelphia, as indicated by the P mint mark. This particular coin is not only a fine example of craftsmanship, but also a potential gem for collectors. Let's start with the obverse, or the front side of the coin. Here we see the profile of Thomas Jefferson, one of the founding fathers and the 3rd President of the United States. While most nickels have a clean surface, this one features green and brown spots. These spots are likely due to oxidation over time, a natural reaction between the coin's metal alloy and its environment. While this could be seen as a flaw, some collectors find such features unique, adding character and individuality to the coin. Now, flipping to the reverse side, we find Monticello, Jefferson's stunning plantation home. This side has retained an impressive silver shine, even after more than 2 decades. Coins in extremely fine condition like this one are rare, especially when they exhibit such a stark contrast between the obverse and reverse sides. Condition is everything when it comes to coin collecting. This 1998 Jefferson nickel, with its extremely fine condition and intriguing visual features, could hold significant value in today's collector market. Coins like this are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. Experts estimate that a 1998 Jefferson nickel in similar condition might fetch anywhere from $80,000, depending on demand and rarity. On platforms or collector forums, we've seen similar coins listed for even higher prices when they come with unique characteristics or certified grading. So if you own a coin like this, you might be holding on to a small treasure. If you have a 1998 Jefferson nickel or any coin of interest, it's essential to preserve it correctly. Avoid cleaning your coin with abrasive materials, as this could reduce its value. Instead, store it in a protective holder to prevent further oxidation or damage. If you're serious about determining its value, consider having it graded by a professional coin grading service. Beyond its monetary value, this coin represents a piece of history. Thomas Jefferson was not only a president but also the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. Monticello, depicted on the reverse, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a symbol of Jefferson's architectural genius. Every time you hold this coin, you're holding a bit of American history in your hand. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your collection, the 1998 Jefferson nickel is a fascinating coin to explore. Its unique features, excellent condition, and historical ties make it a potential gem for collectors. So, check your change jars or family heirlooms. You never know what treasures you might find. Next up, we're spotlighting the 1960 Jefferson nickel with the Denver Mint Mark A, coin that's capturing the attention of collectors worldwide. Why? It's all about its condition, its silver-like tone, and the potential value it holds in today's collector market. So stay tuned, because you won't want to miss this. The Jefferson nickel, first introduced in 1938, is one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his beloved Monticello estate on the reverse. Over the years, this 5-cent coin has undergone slight design modifications, but remains a staple of American currency. Now let's focus on the 1960 Jefferson nickel, specifically the ones minted in Denver, marked by the small D on the reverse side. Over 160 million of these were struck in 1960, making it a common coin for its time. But here's where things get interesting. Not all coins are created equal. The value of this coin today depends on several key factors, including its condition, mint errors, and unique traits like its silver-like appearance. And some 1960 with D Jefferson nickels stand out for their silver tone, which is not because they're made of silver. These coins were struck from a copper-nickel alloy. The silver-like appearance could result from environmental exposure or chemical toning. While not silver, this unique hue can make the coin more appealing to collectors. Another factor is condition. If you've got a 1960 with D nickel in extremely fine condition or better, you're in luck. In this condition, the coin shows only minor wear, with details like Jefferson's hair and the Monticello dome remaining sharp and defined. The better the condition, the higher the potential value. Monticello conditions tend to improve over time. So, what's this coin worth today? The value of a 1960 with D Jefferson nickel can range significantly based on condition. Most 1960 with D nickels in circulated condition are worth $80,000, making them more valuable. In uncirculated condition with no wear and a strong strike, these coins can sell for $85,000. Coins graded MS-65 or higher, with exceptional luster and detail, may fetch upwards of $89,000. However, if your coin has an unusual toning, error, or proof-like qualities, the value could climb even higher, especially if it catches the eye of a niche collector. Speaking of errors, always keep an eye out for rare variants like double dies, misplaced mint marks, or die cracks. These errors can dramatically increase the value of any coin. So, if you think you have a valuable 1960 with D Jefferson nickel, here are some tips. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to check for details, condition, and potential errors. Learn about coin grading or send your coin to a professional grading service. Check recent sales on auction platforms or heritage auctions to see what similar coins are selling for. So, is the 1960 with D Jefferson nickel worth big bucks? It may make you an overnight millionaire, but it's a fascinating piece of history that could hold significant value in the right condition. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep an eye out for these unique coins. You never know what treasure you might find in your pocket chain. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into the world of collectible coins. Have a favorite coin or question about numismatics? Drop it in the comments below. Happy collecting!